So, several months not streaming. That's... yeah. I didn't felt like it. So, anyway, here we are. I just turn up the YouTube just a little bit so it's not fucking boring. Okay. So, half of my things is completely broken. Mainly the sheep chat that I used to use back when it worked on Linux. So, anyway. I wanted to look properly at the latest snapshot of Minecraft, which... okay, so it's already released. First of all, I have no idea what entity got possessed to... we didn't had 26 full-on releases on Minecraft. Either we had way too many, more than that, or basically just one release. So I have no idea what ever-loving freaking entity thought that it's really great idea to just name it 26.2. Why 1.26.2 or some reasonable name? You know, just... yeah, and it's even like 21. Is it C here? It's like they went ahead, like it made kinda sense, right? But why 26? I mean, yeah, I get it, sure. 2026, but come on, this is developing Mojang. I know Mojang is owned by... you know, I'm not an idiot. I know that Mojang is owned by Microsoft. Yeah, of course, English. And since 2014, right? And Microsoft tends to do things, let's say, really shitty way. But this is not it. Like, software should have versions and not the year which is released. This is not freaking Visual Studio where you have like 2022, 2026, 2017 and whatever versions. Anyway, let's see how our overlords had optimized, yeah, pretty standard Java. I have OpenJDK, to be more specific. My Java is specifically CacheOS. Yeah, runtime 25 OpenJDK from CacheOS version 3 because I don't have yet Zen 4 CPU architecture. Zen 4 CPU. I'm stuck in DDR4 because I don't have money worth of my entire house to upgrade, well, anything. Which is hilarious. Freaking hilarious. Anyway, I know I have written Minecraft here. I don't have any idea what to write there. It's just... You'll get used to it. I'm going unhinged on everything, and it's, I don't know. Like, the problem when I backtrack, the problem with me was that I used to do like for season. I used to go like, hey, I'll play Factorio, right? And I'll have like series 1, like normal Jesus gameplay, and I have like first episode, second episode, and etc. Right? and then I have like, I don't know, Minecraft and another series. But that was my problem. Like, I wasn't streaming much, especially because I took it like a freaking job. And who for the hell takes it as a job? I overthink everything. So that's my problem. Anyway, back to the topic. Yeah, this is my Java, just the same thing, regular, no Java arguments, 16 gigs, whatever. Yeah. I'll check how GPU is doing. Cool. So, I will start it. I think I should start it with tweaks of Mango Hut. Game mode. I know I'm on CachyOS. Some knows that. Well, I don't know how many people knows that, but CachyOS uses something called anesthetic.cpp. That's a file that of rules, of priorities and stuff that collide in some cases and can collide with feral game mode on Linux. But I have benchmarked better results in my case. Actually, better, well, everything when I use game mode. So I'm gonna ignore this rule until something craps out on me. So, game mode, Mango Hut. I have no idea why I'm using just system-wide. I love to use it because it's most probably more optimized for me, because it's probably from CachyOS repository, so it's compiled better, I guess. Whatever. This is not gonna be like super gameplay, it's gonna be technical analysis. Well, amateur technical analysis. And I'm gonna talk really fast and switch from one topic to another really fast, because today I had 2 monsters and 4 dark espressos. Yeah, it's kind of too much. I don't want this anyway. So, what I want to look at is OpenGL. I have some test worlds here. I don't even know, whatever. So I'm gonna firstly turn off the music because it's gonna collide with whatever I have here going on. And I'm gonna go for creative, and I'm gonna do normal, but I'm gonna do probably amplified. It's, if I understand it correctly, it should be just amplified for the heck of it, because you have the Berlin noise, right? That's used. There's other things like simplex noise and stuff like that, where this is the noise you get. Like, this is not a blur. This is just how it looks like, and it's supposed to look like. And the darker things can mean higher values, and the white pixels can mean lower values. And of course, where the pixel is the coordinates XY, or in case of Minecraft, XZ. So this is like top-down view, and if you multiply all the values by like 10, you'll get much bigger terrain, much higher terrain. I don't have any. Is there paint.net? No, online paint, because it's gonna be better. I don't know. Whoa, retro, I love it. Okay, because it's like normal noise, right? And then normal simplex noise, when the darker values can be like the upper ones, and the lighter ones are the bottom. That's the side view of the Berlin noise image as you have. And if you take each value, let's say 0.6, and multiply it by 100 times, the terrain you're gonna get, it's gonna be amplified much more, which is what I think, at least, is realistically happening, if I oversimplify it, when I switch to Amplified. And I'm gonna test if I'm really recording. Well, if my sound is okay. Yes, it's okay. So, it's great. I wasn't talking to brick wall. I mean, there's no one watching right now, at least as far as my Twitch, whatever dashboard goes. But that's fine, I guess. Probably. Okay. So I should modify. Thinking about it, I should modify to Minecraft programming talk nerd stuff. I guess that's probably more classic. Okay, so this is how parallel noise works. Well, works. That's what amplified means roughly. And since I'm gonna benchmark it's not gonna be more like benchmark, because I assume that the Vulkan implementation of Minecraft is gonna be slower. This is OpenGL still, so I'll see what kind of FPS. It's really amplified, I must say. What kind of FPS I'll get from the latest Minecraft on Vulkan. Which Vulkan might not sound like a big deal, just boring tech stuff. But you need to imagine, yes, older GPUs are not gonna be able to just run the latest Minecraft. Or, well, this one has still OpenGL backend. But when it comes to Vulkan, you can optimize it. It works fundamentally different than OpenGL. And because of that, well, the terrain generation is really takes its time. And because of that, you can optimize Vulkan much more. Always the performance Minecraft wasn't great and still isn't great, mainly because of two factors. Limited OpenGL version. Well, that took a solid second. Which in this case is OpenGL 4.6, which got released in 2017, I think. So already on the latest stuff, but this is listing driver, so I have actually no idea what kind of OpenGL it requires. And we got some terrain generated, let's say. So I'll get proper. Okay. So the frame time is interesting actually. It's like we get, it's still generating. There's water running down, so there's already still some work, especially considering the CPU how busy it is. But I wouldn't really look at the CPU usage, especially the first couple of cores, because I'm encoding this stream on CPU. And yes, I have 24 threads. This aka 12 core CPU. A little overkill, but sometimes I need it. 150 frame time, it's kinda solid. I expect when I switch to Vulkan, which is gonna very probably require restarting the Minecraft. Why it's taking so long? Actually, it got frozen or what? It's not supposed to take so long. What is it doing? It's always like the random stuff. What is it doing? OBS, it's doing Java. It's doing anything. Wow, this is very. What the hell is crashed? The previous snapshot, you know, no, this is not latest snapshot. This is version like full on, which just got released. I was testing the RC2 and it did crash on the same setup I have. This is interesting. Well, let's see what the hell if the world is actually readable. If it didn't got corrupted while saving, which is quite high probability. Huh. Okay. Okay. It's readable. The thing is here, graphic API. Vulkan. So what is Vulkan? Vulkan is something that instead of you have like programs like Hello World, right? This is basic of how to write applications. You get application that has basic function, and the only job is to write on output on the terminal, to write the words Hello World. And then when you're learning to code your first sort of application, sort of game or engine or whatever the hell you're doing, especially when you're working with OpenGL, Vulkan or DirectX, is Triangle. It's literally just whoa. Okay. I didn't expect it to remember after reload. It's actually like triangle where each corner is slightly different color. That's green. And then they sort of blend together in the middle. This is the basic. What the hell? Start page? I have my own search engine. I just need to. Vivaldi is great browser, but sometimes it basically never happens or rarely happens on Windows, but on Linux. Sometimes, too often, it happens that it got reset, like entire configuration, everything, and it's pissing off. Yeah, this is the Hello Triangle program. I have like tutorial how to do it on OpenGL. So in order to create this using Vulkan, instead of writing like 100 lines, 150 lines or something less in OpenGL, for example, which is just the random fluff, you know, just how basic resolution of the window, the input stuff, for example, even so when you hit escape, the program ends and stuff like that, and initializing like buffers, how to talk to GPU. With Vulkan, you need 800 lines. It hurts to write Vulkan. Like I tried to write to create something in Vulkan. This is the setup, and I have. It doesn't do anything. It's not Hello Triangle application. It's have like 190 lines. This is vibe coded, by the way, because I don't understand half of the stuff. Yes, there's SDL windowing and input stuff. I understand that, but I have no idea about the Vulkan stuff, how it works at all. Because I know exactly how OpenGL works, because I can write programs in OpenGL. But Vulkan is a different beast. And so when I restart, I don't know if I restarted already or not. Okay, we're on Vulkan. So let's see how fast it gets. Again, really rough benchmark. Not even proper benchmark. Did it? I think it loaded quicker. Yeah, it definitely loaded quicker. I mean, you see the FPS, right? Like 60, basically roughly beyond 60. And the frame times, the stability of frame time, the stability itself doesn't seem bad, but as you see the line moving up, it's the basic, it's time between frames. The lower FPS you get, the higher the line will be, because you have like 0 milliseconds, 10 milliseconds, 20, and 16.6 milliseconds between frames. It's roughly 60 frames per second. And again, what's that with F3? Like, first F3 takes really long time. I don't even know why. Yeah, it's the first in it's probably like shader stuff that it doesn't compile until it's run for the first time, but it's just, I don't even know. I mean, if I take a look at this, it's like 150, sure. And to be fair, it's fairly complicated terrain. It's like chunks and blocks everywhere, so even some kind of frustum cooling, for example, doesn't stand a chance. This is which is expensive. I love this interface. This is great website. So frustum cooling. What I mentioned there, as the frustum cooling goes, you have like player entity, right? You have player entity, and I just need to. It's really interesting. It's an interesting program. Okay. Huh, okay. Good. And you have this? No, you have play. Huh, it's interesting. You have a player entity. And you have your, damn it, you have your field of view. This is exactly how it would, or more or less, more exact, how the 90 degrees field of view would be, right? I don't know how to, field of view. Basically what you see in the world. And you have then you have chunks. You have individual chunks in a grid in the entire world, chunk by chunk. This is top-down view, just for the heck of it. And what frustum cooling is basically looking for, it's testing. So it's looking for chunks, and it will be rendered. Where's this one? So this one will be rendered, this chunk, because the little piece is there, visible, this entire chunk, all of these chunks will be rendered, because at least even hilarious enough, this chunk, even if they're just small edge of it, and all these chunks will be visible. Seems okay, right? Theoretically, on paper, seems good. The thing is, the algorithm needs to take all needs to take into account every single chunk. It needs to test all of them, and you can skip it if you have, like, for example, this. What I'm flying in, and exactly this. I don't know if it's no. You have, so F3 plus 6 profiler being hidden. What the hell was it? G. So this is shows the chunks, right? So for example, the chunk I'm in currently, right? This chunk, so ending the blue line and starting in the bottom line, and within these, I don't know if it's how well it's visible in Twitch, Hopefully it's very well visible. Yeah, this can be completely skipped because the system already knows, like, hey, there's nothing. And on top of it, because there's air or theoretically even full block like dirt or something, it can be skipped. Well, not dirt, you need to at least full dirt chunk, exact full dirt chunk. You need to at least draw the one cube of the dirt with repeated texture. But this air, it can be skipped even from frustum cooling calculation or testing. But every single one of these, even around me, needs to be tested. There's some more advanced algorithm to know which one of these can be tested, but it fails miserably to enhance the performance in this kind of complicated terrain. That's why, for example, in 2B2T and Spawn, where the spawn on 2B2T is destroyed, completely obliterated, and just there's like a lot of chunks with only like couple of blocks, it still needs to test those, each and every one of them. That's why the performance in 2B2T server or servers like that is trouble, really big trouble, because these algorithms are not perfect, and OpenGL, at least the default backend and default optimization of pure vanilla Minecraft, no Optifine, no the other mods that I completely forgot and use them much more often than Optifine, which is hilarious, are doing. I mean, raw vanilla. It doesn't have even properly instancing, it doesn't have anything. And with Vulkan, you can do much more tricks. The disadvantage of Vulkan, at least for now, is that it's very static. You need to define every command, every way beforehand, and not like realize, hey, I might wanna do this, I might wanna do that in the middle of running the program. That's at least how I understand it. I mean, this 6-7, hehe. Well, it's not funny on stream or whatever, but it's funny in natural environment. Or when someone's disturbed and suddenly I disturb them, not disturb, but like focuses on something else, and you say the meme out loud. But it's still kind of cringe. But anyway, looking at FPS and the performance overall, like, it's not bad. In Vulkan, it's not bad. It's oh yeah, I was. It's funny how you can still see the clouds inside a cave. It's like, and I haven't really looked at modern amplified world in the current generator. So it's so really dark. Why it's so dark? I'll need to amplify it because the compression algorithms of, well, everything absolutely hate darkness. Yeah, we might be able to find. This is cool. I already found this, well, biome, let's say, really cool. The fact that you need to like sneak around, it's quite great. And the implications for lore, I mean, love it or hate what Mojang has been adding to Minecraft these days, or essentially since they got bought by Microsoft. There's lore, and it's like, yeah, I know it's controversial take. Of course it is. But I love it. And it's not all the little stuff, not all the stuff they add, but the implications for everything and these kind of like things that like, hey, the ancient builders were like testing and figuring out redstone and advanced circuits and stuff, you know. Implications to the story, this is huge. And even the portal stuff, I think even this is called portal. Oh no, the reinforced deep slate, or no, but the structure in the code is called portal, and I really love it. But the FPS seems cool. Like, yeah, I'm not getting the... It's slower, right? But it's fast enough to play, which actually, for example, in Linux, you might end up with Vulkan working better for some reason. Like, I can't really explain, but it feels more native. It feels more native? Nah, that's stupid. It's more... has bigger potential, and I think even for the modding, since the sheer amount of optimizations you can do on Vulkan as opposed to OpenGL, means that even optimization modes and other stuff will be much easier. And this means bigger mode packs, huger everything. It doesn't have the implications of this isn't just, oh no, they raised the requirements for Minecraft again. This is removing limit that's been whether the community realizes this or not. The entire modding community have been struggling one way or another with OpenGL. Also, you know shaders. You know Minecraft shaders with ray tracing, right? They look cool, right? But in Java, for some reason they're slow. And even the texturing and the advanced models and the resources are slow. Why? Because of OpenGL limits. OpenGL doesn't allow any... This was weird, but... Was it me or did something flicker weirdly? I don't know. The performance on Bedrock, or well, I'll search for image as the background, PTGI. No, PP. Start page is kind of good actually, but yeah, like it looks awesome, right? It's just what the single guy did to Minecraft. Like, what the hell? This is of course probably low FPS thing, right? And it's not a question of how fast GPU you have. It's like we have had these kind of screenshots in days of 3090. My GPU, which is currently... What the hell? Currently AMD RX 7900 XTX is faster than 3090, and even in raw computational power, or even in AI performance, to a degree at least. And I still would struggle to run this. I mean, sure, you can do full HD and then upscaling sort of to full HD, which is kind of integrated in a way there, but my point is, these effects can be accelerated with the hardware, whether you like it or not. You basically at this point, most people have at least some part of it integrated already in a way of ray tracing cores. Also, I found there is actually alternative use for ray tracing cores. There's some different effects, other uses. Lumen. I know there is some. There's RTX beyond ray tracing, exploring the use of hardware ray tracing cores for that mesh point location? Our reference method builds BFH over ray tracing beyond the overarching blah blah blah, or it's interesting. Is it some kind of mesh or just point location? I don't really understand what the hell is that. That is program potential intersection. Yeah, that's just it definitely can do some interesting effects. There are some research papers for like that, and it's just waiting for someone to implement it. But there are all sorts of effects you can do with ray tracing cores, which would also allow to my point, to at least accelerate updated versions of these shaders running on Vulkan. So even now, we might not see much better performance as far as vanilla Minecraft goes, but at the end of the day, we might, with optimization modes and shaders, realize the sheer amount of optimizations and even use of the hardware and that these shaders can have, which is also in a way interesting, that the photorealism, like the extreme texture packs, tends to be one in two categories, right? I mean, you have, like, yeah, you can say, hey, you just need 4090 or 5090, but when you look at 5090, 5090 PTGI, and VFX, oh no, I'm gonna just block them. Oh no, I just clicked some button and I have no idea what the hell is it for. Wink wink. We don't have, it looks really great, by the way. It really looks great. Huh. The shaders are ridiculous, but I wanted FPS. It's intentionally not hidden. Ooh, 5090 view shaders. Finally someone. Oh, rethinking voxels. Okay, that explains it. Without shaders, it's gonna be thousand. Yeah. This jumps up and down because of the CPU cannot keep up. Like, cannot possibly keep up, and the lack of optimization on the CPU part that's not made for thousands of FPS. Okay. Oh, 4K rethinking voxels. What the hell was it? That's interesting that you got so much FPS. I mean, the lows are shit. Now they got fixed. Yeah, but when it jumps like down, you know what low 1% means and 0.1% means? That's the average of the lowest, the 1% lowest FPS and 0.1% lowest FPS, which means how much stuttering you get. If it's like 30 FPS, you get effectively 30 FPS minimum always, more or less, but it's gonna feel like 30 FPS even if you have like 200 FPS. Which is shit. Which is kind of also the kind of stuttering that you want to avoid at all costs. Sometimes 60 FPS doesn't feel like 60 because it goes up and down really quickly, way quicker than the average can even calculate, or that the average is averaging. Sort of. It's really good. PTGI. The rethinking boxes is not heavier. Damn. Wait, but I missed a thing. I actually missed a thing. Yeah. It's my point was with the textures, because yes, sure, I can go like 60 or 90 I can go like fairly high for 4K. It's not coping that I have still good GPU. I know I could go higher, but I'm not gonna pay 4 times as much for 50% FPS more. Come on, I would rather buy a car, like actually for that price. You can buy a car, so yeah. Sora shaders, it's just shaders though. This is... I went with texture pack. Ultrastic 4K. Render distance max. Photon shader. Patrix. Distant horizon and max out. No texture pack. No shader. That's... what the hell? Okay. It's... Is this for real? Like, I was expecting some, like, revelation, you know? Just, like, hey, it's, like, 60 FPS or 90. To be honest, I didn't expect this kind of performance of that. But actually, this is unreal. I mean, sure, that's... The thing is... Bliss shaders and distant horizons. That's what it is. That's only thing that it is. Of course, there's some... There should be... There's rustic textures, sure. But he misses one point because this is not default world generation. These mountains, realistic, this is... I had this kind of setup actually, it looked amazing, but this generation, this is just thousands at this point of blocks. Yes, distant horizons is optimization, you can view really far terrain, but you need to still generate those chunks in the first place, which is painful. You're waiting for it, and this is not coping that I don't have fast enough CPU. No, seriously. Epic 64 core or 128 core Epic won't save you. You will wait for like hour at least, because you might say like, hey, it's not that difficult to generate thousands of chunks. Sure, on these core on these extreme CPUs now, but the thing is, also he doesn't have extreme CPU, he just has, yeah, I mean the fastest he can go in raw power, not necessarily single thread. It's gonna be, this is gonna be CCD, multiple CCD stuff. The thing is, this is not normal chunk generation, definitely not normal. Anyway, you get 140, 150, sure. PTGI 12. Nice. Oh, it's 3090, but... Oh yeah, this is kind of a 51. I can do this, but... And one of those things that it's playable, but it's not enough playable, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's absurd, like extreme kind of GPU. What the hell is that? Microsoft graphics, no ray tracing. Oh no, oh yeah, it is ray tracing. Chocapic. That's why it looks shit. The textures are great, but the shader is like, you see how flat it is, you know? It's the issue with this is that you have like the shading here is the same shading no matter the distance, and you get two similar colors. It unnatural, it's too same, and you already get like 53 FPS. It is 3090. Like sure, 5090 would go probably 120 FPS or something in 4K, but it's also, they mostly do PTGI 13, which actually, if I remember correctly, PTGI 13 and on have internal half of the internal resolution, like the entire screen, which means that it upscales internally. So that's why they can run it. So it's effectively 2K, I guess, something like that in 4K. 1080 versus Minecraft. Well, yeah. The performance isn't really underwhelming, but if I look at this point and you see that I got like 70, 60, 70 FPS, I switch to OpenGL and I get immediately, well, I need to restart it because it's a change of the entire graphics backend. I will immediately gain like 150 something, I guess, or 120. It's loading, I see, it's loading. Yeah, 150. Yeah. But what I want to see, how long does it, if it does really improve in Vulkan, because Vulkan has better access to memory. You can just do the loading even in multiple threads, I think, of the data. So I think it can be really ridiculous, the loading speed, which might be even worth it. Well, not worth it like to hinge the play. It takes something, but I feel it's faster. Yeah, I think it's definitely faster. At least if it's like 10% or 20% or something. But I have a feeling that it is faster. It's not that Vulkan is the best and everyone should use it. Of course not. But we need to understand that it's almost decade old. The last OpenGL version. And the latest addition to OpenGL was something like in last year, during the last year, if I remember correctly. It's kind of what the hell? Oh, okay. Is the OBS still running? Yeah, it is. I have a question. Why it's crashing? For the love of whatever's holy and unholy. They fricked something up. Huh. Sure, like it can be many things, right? Because this is Linux, which should be like made for Minecraft. But the thing is, it's not really... It felt more stable when I was messing around with the RC2 version. Who knows? What the hell? Let's play. How's the time? Let's play for a while and see what it is. I've been talking about this stuff for some time, and I might wanna play. It could be fun to set up the Steam controller that I got, but I'm too lazy for that. Yes, everyone's waiting for their Steam controller, and I have one, and I'm barely using it. Isn't this fun? Yeah, it is not very fun, but whatever. Sure. The FPS just to see how bad my computer is. Well, man, it's not bad. Oh my god, it's freaking... I always forget how much lower latency you get compared to Windows. Like, I mean, sure, there's Proton and NKDE and VLAN and whatever stuff, but if it's like fully native, damn, the latency is freaking amazing. You can't really tell it on my end, but... sorry, on your end, but on my end, it's really something. And... yeah. Okay, just checking the sound volume. This volume doesn't interfere with, at least last time I checked, doesn't interfere with the level in OBS, which is one of those things that might be freaking godsend thing by for like not only streamers but especially YouTubers. Like for example, if you, this is too small, I need to scale it up. So yeah, how to play Minecraft 101. I haven't played properly Minecraft for some time. I like it here and this here, whatever. It's just fine thing, like completely vanilla, even no optimization modes. You know, it's one of those things that you need to do from time to time, just to see the fully intended or unintended, whatever, how it really feels for the regular Joe. Because I guarantee you, regular Joe is not gonna spend time looking for optimization mode packs and whatever. It's just gonna hit play and booga bagu. I Jesus, I twisted my own tongue. Ooga booga, you know, just, I'm not saying like dumb people, but it's sometimes people don't care and don't have time for it. I'm saying I'm not making fun of them, but I made fun of them just now. Talk about hypocrisy. I'm just waiting. Just accidents waiting to happen, or at least like in terms of what the hell I'm gonna say next. Well, I'm not unhinged, just a bit, just a like regular healthy amount, and this is fun actually. I know it's barely anyone but watching. I don't know, I'll upload it to YouTube, whatever. I'm not gonna bother with like thumbnails and stuff. I'm not gonna bother with anything right now. And it's one of those things I want to just enjoy doing with low effort stuff, because I'm the most me like that. Like, you have people who loves the effort, loves the effect, loves the editing, and even some kind of marketing and stuff. It's lovely. Stuff like that is freaking lovely, but at the end of the day, it takes a lot of energy, and I don't have that energy. I have a lot of physical energy, but physical energy doesn't mean necessarily mental energy, if you know what I mean. You know, basically what I'm saying is that it's draining me. Like the high effort that I used to do, I was on kind of on the right path there, but I then bailed on it, like somehow, right? But the somehow wasn't like, oh my god, he's lazy. I like to believe that I'm not lazy. I'm just, I don't know, I wouldn't call it depressed, but something. And I often need to treat myself, which I don't. I overthink everything, and at the end of the day, I'm just a ball of anxiety. Well, there's what I should do. I'll probably burn the... Yeah, I'll make a coal. I'll make coal. By the way, I used to do some Factorio stuff. I still have the world. I can still continue. I just don't feel like it right now. And look at it right now. It's... I like it. I like the low effort stuff. I like well, I like just talking about something and then just doing something, and eventually I'll be bored of this stuff, which is like also great and completely okay and nice even, because I'm not gonna do for hours one thing, because especially when I'm watching a streamer, it might be okay to just close your eyes or something, or just watch and eat and I don't know, something. But with me, I wanna be not boring, which it's one of those things. I'm boring by default when I try to be entertaining. It is really not intuitive to even think about. It's just like, what the hell, you know? And I end up then just to burning myself out, which I kind of did when I didn't want to stream. I didn't feel like it. Yeah, it's one of those things that people like realize one day that they're doing the whole time something, and they either doing too little or too much or something completely differently, something, right? And it's not really it's really individual, but despite it being really individual, it's everyone has their own journey to go on, and it might not feel like the best, let's say, path ever, or just hero journey, and it might not feel like you're the main character. You might feel like you're just some fucking NPC, which I kind of spend my whole life thinking that I'm just some side NPC, you know, it's not really main character at all, just that others have like their own great things to really go on, their things that they have actual life. And I'm talking life, I'm not talking like touch grass life, I mean whatever, even be freaking gremlin behind computer all day kind of life, like I mean something going on. And it's not necessarily fame, it can be whatever, just working on their hobbies. Just I'm jealous of regular people doing what the hell they want, and they're happy, the happiness basically. I'm jealous of people's happiness, which is weird thing to say on one thing, but the more you think about it, the more it kind of makes sense to a degree. Yeah, it's like I said, it's just one of those things that everyone will find about themselves eventually, and it's just, it's nothing wrong. It's not necessarily wrong. It's not necessarily right. It's just what's gonna happen. I'm mumbling at this point. I really don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm just speaking because I want to speak, not because I should. I mean, I know I should speak because nobody's gonna enjoy like silent streamer, and it's one of those things that you need to talk. Like you, even when you see how many people join, even like this, per some average or whatever, it doesn't necessarily guarantee. And I just forgot what I was saying. Damn, I forgot completely what I was saying. This is really interesting. Well, by the way, since when Twitch has so many goddamn mobs? Sorry. I'm looking at Minecraft mobs. Bots. Like, what for the love of what the hell? Yeah, Dictionary on. I have Dictionary audio added especially because it works great on my surround sound setup. speakers. Black sheep, kill ya. Brown sheep, kill ya. White sheep. Is there white sheep? Oh, come on. I'm not racist. I want to kill even white sheep. Damn it. Minecraft. God damn you. Why? I swear to God. It's not what it looks like. They're the only one. I need them. And damn it, I'm gonna be punished for me. Not for anything concrete, just for me. I should firstly make a freaking bed. Like right yesterday. Black bed, because why not? To get rid of them. It just started to be annoying since one update when all the mobs started to be spawned from in packs, in groups, let's say. Jesus, I really struggle to speak, but it's like not that I'm over focusing on what I'm doing in Minecraft or what on stream or whatever. I just have too many things in my brain, in my head right now, and that's what limiting my potential. That's cringe. But whatever. World is cringe. People are cringe. Let's enjoy our lives because we don't have another chance. But if there's gonna be afterlife or respawn in real life, I swear to God, I'm gonna tear apart this entire world, the entire universe. I don't want to do that again. What the hell? I never saw these chickens before. Is it a new skin? This is what I forgot what it is. Firefly. Oh, right. Because they added fireflies and they boohoo behe frogs confused whatever. Not able to do optimization stuff. Yada yada yada. Because I would want alive fireflies. That would be amazing. What the hell is with this unending freaking forest? And also I'm lazy, so I hope this thing still works, but I know the entire internet would stare Mojang apart if it didn't. Damn. Would be great stuff to oh, whoa. It would be great to play the the song for drifting. Jesus, I cannot remember anything. But it's normal for me. I cannot remember even words in my own language. I need to translate them from English. It's just my speaking capabilities are severely limited, and I have no idea why is that. I mean, one of those reasons for it is that I'm not used to talking. I mean, I'm talking all the time, but that's enough food I need. I might be able to get diagnosed with something. At least ADHD. Like, surely I have something. Is this still... Oh, not this. Is this still... Yeah, no copyright songs, radio, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. I know that like have the Vulcan Pro, damn it, project, You won't survive. I will beat you with my own fist if I need to. Yeah, I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of bored. But I mean, it works fine. So that's cool. What I could play? Stray, Death Stranding, I don't really know what I could play. Yeah, try to start a freaking sheep chat. I could even look like the support, I guess. Not support, just the community hub discussions. Why it's full of Russian? It's what the hell is this? Just Linux. Version never launch. When you download Steam, choose which version to download, so I don't know how to help you. Regarding Steam Deck, although in Linux is highly modified. Only Steam knows what algorithm for choosing a platform or downloading. Perhaps Steam doesn't consider be Linux. Yeah, it might be just backup game files. Let's say download. I don't know which one is like resources. Uninstall and install. I guess having like 4 drives and all of them almost full. Like, why everything is so big? It's just running, so just run, goddammit. Yeah, it doesn't help. It's just install files. I have no idea why. It will eventually die. Let's start Cyberpunk, I guess. I don't know what. Subnautica. I need to modify. Live gaming, programming talk, nerd stuff. And Subnautica. If it's not gonna work, I swear to ever-loving hell on earth. Should. It should just launch. I have the... What the... Damn you, I chose specifically the freaking native Proton. At least game mode run is there. It's great. I think I know why it doesn't work. Because I have weird... I know why. Steam... Steam 3. Yeah, that's what That's my issue. It's yeah. I need to make copy, paste, SteamOS 3. Cool. SOS 3, SteamOS 3. Because there's like different ways to launch Steam, and one of them, because I have Steam controller, right, and I have a Linux, and I have KDE on Valent. That's really ouch. That's really like, oh no. And I know why just kill yourself. Damn you, Steam. Why are you not shutting down? Actually, what the hell? What the hell is it doing? Let's just kill it. The launcher is you. Launching and ship chat. I guess if I conversions is so fast. It's kinda good radio actually. Kinda like it. Steam downloads. How it's like brand new from compatibility in-game cloud controller interface. How do sometimes it's like convenience in the end convenience. It's just application. Okay. I need to click on Steam and restore. Right, because I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, bro, force download again. I didn't need to actually because this has special versions for SteamOS. Haha. And finally it works. Finally it starts. Downloading settings and it's just gonna run. This is gonna run. I have no idea why. It just works. And if I do I think if I do and not this one. Also, I know, for the love of God, I know.
AI viewers stream boo.com.
Yeah, sure, cool. Let's just delete it. It's kind of cool actually, this thing. I just remove it because it's for some reason it's doing stuff. Yeah, but it works and it's really freaking cool. It's gonna make it about, oh what the hell, I want it keep above others. Okay, Just this thing that I just basically the issue is that I have like chat this chat when I delete it in Twitch, it doesn't delete in the sheep chat. And what all I have there actually would be interesting to see. Alert, yeah, alert and lost events. Okay. So this time Subnautica with native for the love of whatever's holy and unholy. Hotfix 3 processing worker shaders. This is gonna obliterate my entire CPU, right? Yep, it's gonna obliterate my entire CPU. If the stream is lagging, I'm sorry, because okay. What the hell is doing? What the hell? Okay. OptiScaler update available. Cool, I don't care. Yeah, sure, whatever. Update available, I don't care. I'm using OptiScaler to just upscale it with FSR 3 instead of the what is it? DLSS. I have like performance stuff, whatever. I've already finished it actually. So it's like the question is, well, I could do Singapore. I could do again actually. I'll do I again? Will do save games. Yeah, I'll do again. Freely with unlimited resources, no health, hunger, thirst, or oxygen concerns. Interesting. Oh, actually, yeah. Here we go again. Let's skip. Pioneer to Brand, Felix, Stone. I'll use this guy, probably. What can you customize here? Great customization options. Congrats. Wow.
Autoprint complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings.
I don't think I have I don't have Steam overlay for one reason or another. I love to have the FPS.
Atmospheric pressure above human maximum. Projected lifespan 13 minutes.
What the?
Adaptation required.
Oh, open PDA. Putting Lego stack, yada yada yada. Yeah, I get it. We get it. You're big, you're mean. Boo, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I'm supposed to. Come on, I already know this. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job.
Quality
My job is
insurance.
I'm Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job.
User death imminent. Proceed to
Under 60
adaptation.
atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes inert.
Yeah, cool.
Your body can
I'm
achieve
just
a
gonna
profound
stick that thing there.
to survive.
Oh, I could just turn off the background music, right? Oh, come on.
Science stabilizing. Congratulations.
I'm still streaming. Just my. Okay. It got frozen. My entire browser got frozen for a while. It's gonna be quicker than usually. I don't know why it's so. I guess it's gonna get better.
For necessary adaptation.
Yeah, because I'm doing stuff with CPU. This thing, cool. Yeah, that guy,
Activated.
unknown, sure.
A serious
I'm
accident
gonna
has
skip a
occurred.
lot of these things because I already played it, so
Separated from the cicada.
who wants to see a story? Really not for me. Well, the story is good, but
There are no other life pods
there are
in
better
inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of
Player-
small colonists will remain trapped here.
the better players for story than me. At least for this. I mean, not that I'm not patient or something, it's just... I don't want to wait around. For here I was like 40 minutes just like to debug everything and make the OptiScaler run because I didn't use it for a long time, so it's one of those things.
Life pod.
I should check if my voice is kind of, yeah, I think I need to silent it a bit.
Thrusters disabled. Clearing
Make my
road
voice louder?
thrusters.
I don't think so. It's gonna.
Thruster function restored.
It's a shame that you cannot really pause the game in the middle of these pre-rendered cutscenes. I really don't have any illusions about that if this is not rendered. That this is rendered. Or it might be, but if that is amazing. I mean, regarding the whole movement and stuff.
Release fire.
But it would make sense why it's so slow. It's only 108 FPS, which is not the FPS limit, it's 120.
Wake up. Starnow does not recognize the sky.
Yeah, just shut up. Let me
Titan class
pause
iron
it.
signature on the horizon.
Because I don't want to really mess around with. Yes, cool. I see.
You are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. When you want to adjust the freaking sound, it's like background audio, let's say. Yeah, whatever. Just to.
I printed 26
Okay,
colors
la 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 la.
for the
Yep,
sick
yeah,
baby
it's
now.
probably.
Many of them more than once. This is my purpose.
I'm just gonna.
To reincarnate you.
Yeah, reincarnate. I'm just gonna drop down to 60, I guess, and check with OBS.
This is in
Yeah, okay.
I thought you should discover that for yourself, investigator. There should be a colony waiting for us. Your fellow pioneer.
Yeah, cool. Gonna check the Twitch. Okay. This is cool.
Locating the colony gives your best chance of survival. A prolonged search
I
requires
didn't know anything about like what the hell should I do, you know. But it's like
filters
what's
brine into drinkable
it's like
fresh water.
part
This may be
of
adaptation to
the
sea
charm.
water's anomalous
Yeah, it's gonna be real loud.
viral load.
It's part of the charm that you have no idea what the hell is going on, and this is really loud game. Like it's not very loud, but it's also I have no frame of reference how loud things are because I'm virtually never wearing headphones. Unless I need to.
Oxygen.
So I don't know like what's kind of where and what I need to do. So I'm not afraid anymore, and it's fun to experience this thing again. With gas at least.
Portable carried or attached to a hull point. Avoid workplace friction. Inform your coworkers before
I need a
leaving their
tool
station.
for that. That's cool. Can I probably need this thing. Copper.
Bacterial action creates copper on cave roofs.
I forget how it even feels to like play that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, then just rubber and yeah. I know that. Yeah, this is the thing that I need for rubber if I remember correctly. Or is it rather these things? These things. I need these things. I forget what they're called for the rubber.
There's no sign of plant life on this world.
Yeah.
This waxy fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose. Committed vegetarians should expect bloating.
It's really cool what they've done with it so far. What the hell was that? Oh yeah, this was the acid thing. I played the first one obviously, but I didn't play it in its entirety because I didn't had patience for it. Strong acid. How do I? Oh yeah, this rubber, air bladder. Not right now. Basic fins. One more rubber, and I'm gonna need this thing. Digestive capability. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna find more of those. Okay, this is kind of damn it. Shh. And yeah,
The noetic
I need.
advisor has transmitted an alert.
Sure, I'm gonna skip a lot of those again. Again, just so.
Return to the life pod.
Ouch.
Remember that you are in command of the mission. Critical
Yeah,
warning.
I am sure.
Stomach
Whatever, I'm not.
Expected
That's cool how it
found
piled up.
unknown alien tissue.
Yeah, sure. What the hell is? I think I have enough. Oh, it's a shame that I cannot hurt them really. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what they've written, right? The reaction like that. Hey, you are a survivor. You're not just. If I'll say it like that, I mean, yeah, they're right. You're not a war machine. You're a survivor. You don't need to. There are more dangerous things here anyway, and just shouldn't be the one to kill anything. It's just not what they're going for, right? One rubber, one silver, and silver is down if I remember correctly. Silver should be. So get the rubber easily and everything, but silver should be in some cave. And or I have no idea where. Where are the caves for it? assume there'll be. Yeah, there's always at least in the start. Oh yeah, I was already here, so whatever. Come on, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Well, I didn't need it. I could just go, but you know, whatever. I guess this should be it. Yeah, I think that. Oh, damn it! Frick you! Cool. I don't want that. Damn it! God damn it! Where's the freaking silver? I don't remember anymore. Where's the silver? Oh, wasn't it like a hole, like a tiny hole that leads to something bigger? Jesus, just finding silver here. And I spent kind of like too long last time finding the silver, and it's. I think this is the way. Oh, they're dangerous, I guess. Yeah, they're copulating always. At least it seems like it. This is useless. I'm definitely not ready for this level of stuff. At FPS is kind of meh, but I'm impacted by my CPU encoding it, which is like the highest quality stuff, and I have just the power for it, the computational power for it. But it's still like, I think here will be the stuff. I wouldn't go here. Yeah, here. I wouldn't go here if I wouldn't know that there's very probably some silver. I need a bunch of silver. I guess that's kinda it what I need. This is kinda useless, if I remember correctly. So just let's go back. Yeah, sure, it's okay. And where's the, this lifeboat. What's the time? I'm not in a hurry, just wondering how long I want to be here. And I think whether I like it or not, just time goes, you know, and I need to be careful for time, because I need my sleep, because I don't want to struggle again. These are cuties, yo. Clown crab, you are so cute. Yeah, well, I was slapping him, but I know that it won't do anything to them, because you cannot really kill here. They're so freaking cute. So, rubber. And for rubber I need specifically what? The Lucifer rod sack. Which is this thing? Okay, cool. Let's say this. Cool. And let's find... it was kind of around, right? Wasn't it? They respawn, these things, so it's cool. But... it's here. Okay, it's respawned. That's all I need. Lucifer rod sack. I got Lucifer's sack. I got Lucifer's sack. Lucifer's sack. Pam pam padam padam pam 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 padam pam. And rubber. And I'm alive. Titanium rubber. I think I'm gonna just go. Oh, actually, I wanna I wanna do scanner. Quartz titanium basic battery. A basic battery is, for the love of God, what? Copper and that acid. That acid and this thing. So this annoying thing can just grab directly below me.
Acid can be used to
And
replace chemical batteries.
here. And Jesus, the headphones. After over an hour, you really like feel them.
This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed
And
on or near
two
a coral gem.
titanium. It'd be cool to just find those, like simply lying there and just process it. I mean, I guess the processing of titanium itself is really expensive and, you know, not well. I mean, yeah, definitely economically viable. But what I wanted to say, harder than just putting it in a some machine that doesn't cost more than your entire liver and or being itself. And I don't honestly even know what the hell I was going to say. It's just not that find it. Even if you find it, it's not just simple to. I forget about Noah.
To outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to Frontier Life.
Da, 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 da. So I'm gonna visit this Noah. You know what? I will probably will be repeating myself, but you know what's funny? It's like you're basically, or you're literally, for a really long time streaming for, of course, streaming for like half person or 0.2% or something like that, and it's also ridiculous. Habitat builder.
This colony of worms in a shared membrane has no earthly analog. You have discovered a new clade. Naming rights may be auctioned off or reserved as a gift. from
Yeah,
a
sure.
special someone
Auctioned off.
in the
Just scan everything.
transmitted an alert. Return
Yeah,
to the
sure.
life pod at your
Coral Dome? Huh,
convenience.
okay. Oh, it will be actually power this thing. Small light wall light actually. And nothing here else to scan. There's too many stuff to scan. Yeah, too many stuff to even give a damn about. So, going back to make a battery. How do I make battery again? I think I can just put it here, right? Damn. I'm starting to get tired. It cannot really last long. I mean, I wasn't sleeping as much, but it's. I'm not baby that would needs to go to sleep like at the right time. But just sometimes Just realize that pushing yourself would be painful and you really don't want to feel pain. Well, I'll finish the well, this is not, or is it welcome center? Is it yeah, it's the welcome center. Okay, that's cool. Welcome center, and then I need to find food. I'll need to, yeah, there's the augmentation to help me that allows me to digest this stuff. Actually super cool.
All systems online. Power connected.
Sure, buddy, sure. First of all, active will be dash. The Pathfinder is basically useless and you don't have much use for it. Sea skimmer, it can be actually useful to for like small boost until you have something better. Wink, wink. Yeah, sure. Just gonna speed through this. Oh, I get confused for a bit there. It's really freaking pretty how everything like shines, you know, the bioluminescence here. Well, I'm gonna end it right here. I would really push myself. Yeah, 2 saves, yeah. And it takes like 16, 17 hours with letting letting the game being on pause. So like, it doesn't take long to complete so far. Yeah. So that was fun. That was fun. I don't even know if I should like make it in YouTube as Minecraft video or whatever. But it was fun, guys. It was really fun. I mean, I know I'm probably alone in this at least right now, but I enjoyed it. And see you next time. Good night.